could be great as your safe laner. The Kunkka applies a lot of pressure to the wave, and makes it very easy for the Chen. Very, very likely target. And all they have to do is make sure that they walk in here the right way. They're going to start off with the open wounds. They're going to get the cold feet down. They need this lift. Faith's fairly slow, but there we go. And they've also got a point up in the chilling touch. First blood going to be drawn by Hao. Meanwhile, top lane, there's a loop around. There goes the Imprison, the Centaur, trying to line up a stun. They're going to go for the bite first. In comes the Centaur Stomp. DD finds his feet, turns around, drops the nuke, and Rabbit will be able to pick up your second kill of the game. With Faith heading towards mid, Banana has managed to reach his level 6, and Xiaowei up a little bit too far, perhaps, grabbing some creeps. Looks like he's dead for sure. He's going to get cold-feeted, slowed down, lifted, right-clicked, and down he'll go. One kill for Faith on the board, not quite level in the tower, looking for YYF. We'll see if they're going to be able to get him. He does have 3 points up in the Timber Chain. They're going to slow him down to start. Can they bite him out of his Timber Chain? He's going to throw the Chakram back. Mass DPs coming in from IG, but one stomp and the second, both used on Faith. They're going to burst him down before he can do anything. The Ice Blast flies in, but no connection damage on anyone, and Hao trying to man fight against the entire LGD squad. Looks like he's going to be brought down by another round of Quill Spray. He gets X marked back. One more punch from the Bristleback kills him. And IG, very unsuccessful defense. Now definitely has people behind him. There's nobody pressuring at other lanes, so a full 5-on-5 is about to break out, and I don't know if you want to focus the Timber Shot to start things off. He could be imprisoned, he could be mech'd, he's going to be force staffed away as well, so the Ice Blast is completely whiffed. They know that they have all of their heals here, and YYF gets brought down by the boat and the Sanity's Eclipse. Ferrari jumps in, but he's already used his ultimate in DDC. Going to start dropping the Freezing Field. Defensive imprisonment from the OD is going to keep him up. They did manage to focus down the Bristleback. Ferrari eating damage. The Sanity's Eclipse now brought out by the Rubik. Banana on the sidelines looking to do as much as he can. It's 2 for 2 so far. I thought that after they burst down the Timber Saw that things were actually looking pretty good. Yeah, I was going to get jumped. In comes the Ice Blast. They're going to lift him back into it as well. So no heals will save him, but Faith still brought down in the crossfire. LGD gonna pop a drum charge. They're looking for more. They've got another boat here. YYF throws the Timber Chain, throws the Chakram. DDC, what's he got? He's got a bite. Gets hit by the open wounds. Is gonna end up turning around. Throws the bite out onto Ferrari. The boat flies in along with the torrent. The mech from Ferrari keeps everybody from IG in fighting shape, and YYF continues to go to work. The Hand of God. Same story for LGD. They're all looking fairly healthy. The mech pops off. It's a really prolonged team fight. Ferrari's gonna go down again. The Chakram flies in. YYF out of mana. Rabbit ends up burning down. How 3 seconds until he can cast another open wounds, but looks like he won't be able to get back in range of anybody else. Does he really want to dive this? How is going all in, and looks like he does get called back by his teammates. Ping spam goes out. IG not really in position to defend this. Banana really wishes that he had a TP scroll. He gets spotted. He's going to get bashed to death by the Bristleback, and IG, I really don't think that they can defend this. Maybe if you buy back your Ancient Apparition, which he doesn't have. Pretty much at this point it all comes down to items. It comes down to smart use of smoke and smart use of your buyback as well. So I might spend a little bit of time on the buyback status here and there, guys, in between net worth. Hao is actually going to be able to pick up this tower on middle lane. YYF being focused. The boat's coming in. He's going to deal as much damage as he possibly can before that flies in. Hao pops out to say hello. The Hand of God's going to be used. Faith tried to get his hands on something there, but brought down by the Sanity's Eclipse. Hao trying to put his armlet on and run away, but YYF chasing after him. One more Quill Spray brings him down. Banana isolated in the trees, finished off by the Arcane Orb. Ferrari going to keep on trying to fight, but the defensive imprisonment is going to be able to keep the Chen alive. He gets dragged back into a torrent, and while IG did manage to get the tower, it was not without LGD wiping them out 5 for 1 and taking the tier 1 tower of their own. And maybe even realizing that they can't actually hold the siege, are actually going to smoke up and look for some pickoffs. LGD split up just a tiny bit, but Xiaowei rejoins the pack. Hao is going to run in on top of Rabbit, but he's able to force staff away. Can they burst down the Chen? No, he ends up getting hit by the Astral Imprisonment, saving his life for now. The boat comes in. Imprisonment stolen by Faith, puts himself under to save himself from the Kunkka. Only the one death so far. The Bristleback brought down in the meantime Rabbit. They're going to try and send him home, and with the imprisonment they will be able to do so. So IG catching LGD a little bit off guard. They find one kill, but it looks like everybody on LGD is going to be fine to get out of there. DD, a little bit too close. Gets hit by the open wounds. Fourth continues. DDC runs in, but Hao manages to cancel his TP in time, though he eats the Sanity's Eclipse full in the face. IG gonna keep on trying to fight Rabbits here. Right clicks down the Lifestealer, but LGD don't have too many heroes around, and Zhao 8 eats an Ice Blast, as does Rabbit. YYF gonna keep on fighting. Ferrari pops out. Ultra kill for Rabbit. Ferrari's gonna be TPing away as the Aegis is popped, and Rabbit pops up one more time. Hao is actually all the way over on middle lane and needs to start running out, but there's already a Hex up on Rabbit that Midas is more than paid for itself. 24-minute Hex. Hao hexed up. Not even going to be able to rage and TP out. Just gets punched to death by the Bristle. And likely just wipe that IG. Banana's still just chilling out bottom lane, working on his Aghanim Scepter, but we've already got BKBs on everybody that really matters on LGD. So. Ice Blast starting to look a little bit less great, and Zhao 8, considering running in here, he's going to throw down a Torrent. Faith walks into it. No boat just yet, but IG trapped in some confined space. Zhao 8 gets hit by the open wounds, but immediately BKBs. He is getting hammered down by Hao, but there's still a Hand of God to come in. Gets another bash. Can he bring him down? No. Zhao 8 able to pop the Shadow Blade. They bring down YYF. Godlike streak for Rabbit. He's getting glitched around the corner a little bit. There's a bug that should probably be fixed. The boat's coming in. Hao able to hide inside a creep, but still jumps out into the boat. Stun. Not having the best game today. Beyond godlike for Rabbit. 10 kills the lead in favor of LGD. DDC is still looking for Banana. Didn't manage to connect the Crystal Nova, but still tracking him down right now. And looks like he is just going to get punched to death. Gets a bit of time in the sin bin to think about his life, think about the position that his team is in, but his total damage contribution is very, very low at this point. So Roshan has respawned. IG chasing out, looking for a fight, but Zhao 8 throws up the X marks. Ferrari, is he going to use the BKB just yet? No, stays patient, still gets lifted up by the Torrent, gets slowed down by the goo as well. Do they have anything to get him out of here? He's being forced to pop the BKB. Hao jumps in, YYF being focused, he got bitten up. Rabbit using his BKB as well. Forstaffs himself back. Ferrari, BKB's worn off. Yao, Torrent gonna keep him safe from the Lifestealer, and there's no rage left anymore either. They've all been slowed down so much. Faith, he's popped his Ghost Scepter, he's run into the middle of everything here. He steals the Freezing Field, but he's just gonna get chopped down by Zhao 8. Ferrari will be next to fall. Rabbit, the godlike streak is finally ended by Ferrari with his passive. So 14 back in so that he can drop an X marks on the only person who doesn't have a BKB. YYF going to be bursted down to start. The Sanity's Eclipse wipes the Rubik clean off the face of the earth before he can do anything. Hao forced to hide inside one of Chen's creeps, now popping out. YYF will end up buying back, but looks like LGD quite easily bring down the ranged barracks. Another buyback from the Rubik. LGD going to keep on fighting. Zhao 8 might end up going down, but he gets imprisoned. Aegis not even used just yet. The Freezing Field is huge. Hao trying to run in. He gets the first hit bash onto DDC. A little bit of good luck for him. Zhao 8 keeps on fighting. The Aegis is finally being popped. Ferrari's about to be brought down by one more right click from Rabbit, and LGD here to finish what they started. They're going to bring down this melee barracks, and they will get the GG out of IG as well. So
Dire's top tower is under attack.